Alright, pal. Right, I'm here to tell you a little story today. It's a true story, and the story's called The Sugar Circle. Right, so there were three brothers, and they all lived in this little village called Jimbongo. Now, they didn't live too far apart, walking distance, but in the little village of Jimbongo, they weren't a shop, and to get to a shop they had to, they could walk there, don't get me wrong, but, the best thing to do was to ride horseback to the shop and back. So anyway, these three brothers, brother one, brother two, brother three, if you like. One morning, brother one, the first brother, he got a message. He saw a message, and it were like smoke signals, and it were coming from his other brother. And the message was said, "I've got no sugar. Can I borrow some, please?" Now, the message was from the second brother to the first brother. And the first brother thought, right, well, they all had a pot of sugar, like we do these days, do you know what I mean? They all had their own pot of sugar. And the first brother thought, well, I've got let's say a quarter of a pot of my sugar. And he sat and pondered and thought, what can I do? His first thought was to share his sugar to the second brother, which would have been cool. Do you know what I mean? That would have meant that the first brother and the second brother would have ended up with an eighth of a pot of sugar each. And that would have been cool, because later on that day, the first brother knew that the third brother was getting his horse and riding out of Jimbongo to the shop. So he knew that he could go and buy some more sugar. Do you know what I mean? But then he thought, no, I know what I can do. I will get all my sugar. The first brother thought, I will get all my sugar. I won't just give him half. I'm going to give him all my sugar. And you're thinking to yourself, well, why would he do that? Why would he leave himself with no sugar, this first brother? And the reason being is, not only he knew that his third brother was going to ride into the shop later that day, he also knew that the third brother had got quite a lot of sugar, let's say a full pot of sugar, to make it easy. And he knew this. So that's why he thought, I will not just give my second brother half of my quarter pot of sugar. I'm going to give it all to him, right? So that's what he did. He took all his sugar, his quarter pot, and he took it to the second brother and gave it to him, knowing full well that shortly after he was going to go down and walk down to the third brother's house. who had a full pot of sugar. And that's exactly what he did, right? And when the first brother had visited the second brother and give him all his sugar, he then walked down to the third brother's house, who had the full pot of sugar. And he asked the third brother, the first brother asked the third brother, "Can I borrow some sugar, mate?" Do you know what I mean? And the third brother, he didn't just give him a little bit, like, you know, he gave him half a pot of sugar. Right? So, that's my dog, by the way, snoring away on my leg, look. Right. So now we've got a scenario where the second brother didn't have any sugar. One of the brothers did not have any sugar. And the other two did. But now, after this first brother has been to the second brother's house and to the third brother's house, and then, you know, come back home, the second brother, who had no sugar, has got a quarter of a pot of sugar. The third brother, he had a full pot of sugar, but now he was left with half. But still, that was plenty, because obviously he knew as well that he was going on his horse to the shop out of Jimbongo later that day. And the first brother, he'd ended up with half a pot of sugar, right? And he started off with a quarter of a pot of sugar. So everybody had got some sugar. All the three brothers have got some sugar. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Everybody's happy. But the first brother thought, you know, that was quite kind, like, you know what I mean? Everybody's happy, we've all got sugar. But then he thought, no, what I'll do is, you know, when I go horseback with the third brother to the shop, I won't only buy myself some sugar, I'll go and buy 3 packs of sugar, and I will give a bag of sugar to my second brother and my third brother. So we've all got a lot of sugar. And that's what happened. It's a bit complicated, the story with the, you know, the different brothers and the different amounts of sugar. And that's not important. That's not important if you lost track a little bit. Watch it again. Watch the video again, and then, you know, you might get it the second time. But like I say, that's not the point. The point is to be kind and to share your sugar. In life, there's so many unkind people out there, and it's up to nice people like the first brother to go that extra mile and to not only share his quarter pot of sugar with the second brother, to go that extra mile, you know, and give me it all, and then go to the shop horseback out of Jimbongo and then go and buy all 3 of us, you know, a pot of sugar. Now, you might think, well, that doesn't happen these days, you know what I mean? Nobody's that kind, or You know, things aren't like that anymore, you know, in our neighbourhoods. Well, that's not true. Because the reason is, I know it's a true story, is because I am the first brother. And my mate, Ovi, who had no sugar, is the second brother. And the third brother is Jono, my other mate. And things like that can happen and can still happen. And people can still be kind in this day and age. Because we live in a little village called Holmesfield, not Jimbongo. Jimbongo was Holmesfield. And it's a very tight-knit community where people help each other out, like it used to be, everywhere, you know. But this is a little special place and it's still like that. It's a golden place. It's magical. So, my point of the story is, be kind, go that extra mile, help each other, help your brother out, help your brothers and sisters out, and do whatever you can. And the world will be a better place. Does you know what I mean? So from me, the first brother, and my little dog, we're going to sign off, right? We're going to log off, and I hope you take the message with you in your life, not just today, in life in general, for the future. Be kinder, and spread the love, man. Do you know what I mean? Spread the love. Innit, Vixen? Right. Peace out. Take it easy. Be kind.